So I saw this post with this statistic talking about how more people are drinking less alcohol. And I was like, dude, that's so lit. Because it really is. I feel like a lot of people are actually getting some common sense finally. Because alcohol is poison. It's just a fact and it's common sense. Alcohol is poison. And if you were to ask Liz like 5-6 years ago, she would have been like, you're crazy. She wouldn't have given a fuck. I knew it was bad for you, but I just really didn't care. I lacked self-love. I didn't give a fuck about me. I didn't give a fuck about life. I didn't want to feel anything. I wanted to numb myself. And I guess I was in denial. There were people around me that would call me an alcoholic and that would tell me, hey, you drink a little bit too much. Or hey, it's going to damage your health, this and that. And it's funny because a lot of those people now, they're still drinking. They drink, but I guess not excessively. I mean, drinking is still drinking. You're poisoning yourself slowly. I used to drink a lot, very heavily. I was getting blacked out all the time. I was just drunk all the time. It wasn't just like a weekend thing or like a party thing. No, it was like an everyday type of thing. And then I was doing hella other shit. It was just crazy. Once you start loving yourself, you don't want to harm yourself anymore. In any way. I stopped drinking. I stopped eating meat, chicken. I stopped eating other certain foods. I started eating healthier. I started juicing. I started drinking more herbal teas. I started cooking my own food. I used to eat out. Not a lot, but I used to eat out. I had some fast food here and there. Stopped with all that. Because you want to love yourself even more. You want to take care of yourself internally and externally. But it's all internal, you guys. The glow up is internal. There's just so many things about drinking. It's bad for your health. You look inflamed. You have horrible skin, dry skin, oily skin. You're breaking out. When you're drinking, you get drunk and then you want to go out to eat. Like when you go to the club, you get drunk. And then when you're out of the club, you guys are hungry and you guys go to like Denny's, IHOP, or get those hot dogs that they're selling outside. And it's just negative food and you're just filling yourself up with negativity, negative energy, and you're going to feel like complete shit the next day. And then the next day you feel like shit and you don't want to do anything. And then there you go, going for fast food, going for this comfort food. It's not really comfort food. And it's just this negative cycle, dude. I was literally tired of my own bullshit. I feel like people are coming to their senses and getting tired of their own bullshit too because there's no growth in that. And people talk about, oh, having balance, this and that. There's no such thing as balance. You're drinking every weekend. You're poisoning yourself slowly. You're damaging your health. People are just so in denial. I'm always getting comments like this. Well, you didn't know how to drink. You couldn't handle your liquor. And just all this ridiculous ass comments. Honestly, they're very funny. And I'm like, dude, like people literally have the time to comment something negative and mean under my post. And I really don't care because I know I'm doing better. And I feel way better. I just laugh at it. I'm like, see, this is exactly why people need to stop drinking alcohol. Because they get these negative thoughts. They're doing these negative things. They're being negative to other people. Even if you're drinking once a week, it starts off as once a week. Then you're going a couple days a week. And then it's like an everyday thing. There are people that drink every day. Let's say after they get out of work to relax, you know, they feel stressed, to deal with stress. That doesn't help with any of that. It makes you anxious. If you have anxiety, it's going to make it worse. It makes you more stressful because you're going out and buying alcohol, and let's say you're a little bit short on rent or on the groceries. That will stress you out because you're over here buying alcohol instead, going out to the club, going to the bars, buying other people drinks. That is going to stress you out even more. There's no growth when you're drinking alcohol. When you're surrounding yourself with people drinking alcohol, it can lead to doing drugs and just doing all these other things. It's really bad. It all starts with self-love. I feel like people are just really starting to love themselves and taking action and just cutting the alcohol out of their life because it's honestly not hard. It's just uncomfortable. Because I know when I stopped drinking, it was very uncomfortable because I was like, who the fuck am I? I was the hype person. I was the one that was down to go out, down to drink. I was a good time, all these other people said, but I never really had a good time because deep down, dude, you know, everybody has their own reasons to drink, and it's not an excuse, you know, like if you have trauma or like I said, oh, but I went through shit. That's still not an excuse to drink, to numb yourself, to escape. And all of that just made me feel worse. It made me have all these negative thoughts. It literally led to depression because there was a point in my life where I was just very depressed and I was full of anxiety. And since you have been numbing yourself, you're going to get all these emotions and you're going to feel all over the place. You're just not going to know who you are, what you feel, what you should do, but just have fun with it. See all of it as positivity. Have fun. Try out new things. See what you like. See what you love to do. Write down goals. clothes, go outside on walks, take care of yourself and love yourself even more. Get down in the kitchen, cook yourself a good meal, juice, drink some herbal teas. Like you want a drink after you're out of work to unwind and help you feel relaxed, drink some herbal tea, you guys. You will feel relaxed. You will feel good. Take a hot bath. Put some Epsom salt in there, some herbs. You guys, you're going to feel so good. There are so many other better ways, healthy ways to deal with stress, to deal with certain emotions, to feel calm, to love yourself, because drinking alcohol is not loving yourself. It's literally harming yourself. You're willingly harming yourself. Like, it's just also common sense. I didn't look up statistics or all these things of what alcohol can do to you, to your body. I knew it ruins your liver. I'm like, okay, well, if it ruins my liver, it's ruining other parts of my body. And I feel bloated all the time. My skin isn't right. It's dry, but it's oily. I'm breaking out because I would eat certain foods. You feel a difference when you stop drinking alcohol, and you see a difference. Ladies, alcohol makes you so bloated. It makes you look so hinchada, so inflamed. I saw a difference when I stopped drinking, and I was like, wow, dude, you just see the difference. You're like, yo, I was literally just harming my body. Like, that's literally what you're doing. You're not having a good time. You're poisoning yourself. You're harming your body. A lot of people want better for themselves now. They want to be healthier. I'm meeting so many other vegans, plant-based, vegetarian people, and I'm like, yo, like, this is lit. Like, I never came across a person like this years ago. Everybody thinks it's weird, that you should be eating meat and all this stuff, but I'm like, this is so cool. And I feel like people are also coming to their senses about that stuff too, about me and eating certain foods and stuff like that. And with alcohol, I'm just like, yo, like, this is so lit. Like, it's so cool seeing other people go sober, but more than anything, choosing to love themselves, choosing to do better for themselves. And I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to keep talking about my experience, my journey, and I hope that it does help you in any type of way. You might be thinking about it. You might want to go sober, but you have friends, family telling you that you're dumb, that you should just take a break. Those are the people that you should let go. Do what feels right, because I was tired of my own bullshit, and I was like, it just feels right for me. I want to grow, I want to do better, so I have to do this. I should do this, and I'm going to do this. Like, people can listen to all the podcasts, you can be listening to my podcast, see all these things, all these statistics, but it's until you willingly choose to stop drinking alcohol for you, when it's you wanting to change for you, not because somebody else is forcing you to change, not because somebody else is forcing you to stop drinking, because somebody else is telling you not to drink. I just say, I don't drink, why you shouldn't drink, and what alcohol is. It is poison, because it is true. So yeah, seeing that statistic just made me really happy, and I was like, dude, like, this is awesome. You don't need alcohol. You don't need alcohol for anything. You don't need it to have fun. Those people that need alcohol to have fun don't know who the fuck they really are. When you're drinking alcohol, it's another spirit taking over your body. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to surround myself with those type of people. I don't surround myself with anybody that drinks, because they're fake. Like, you need alcohol to have fun. That's you hiding the real you. And I feel like it was just mainly the older people that were drinking and like keep drinking because they went through shit, and people didn't know about self-love before, but everybody is now getting into that self-love hype and wanting to do better. But people are like wanting to be on their healthy stuff, and drinking alcohol is just not healthy. It's not good for you. It's not self-love. People are getting into healing, dude, and I love it. I love seeing it. I love talking about healing, and I love seeing other people's perspective on healing and what they're doing, because shit, there might be a method that I haven't tried. I like trying out new things, and if it doesn't work out for me, it doesn't work out for me. Everybody's healing journey is different. Every method isn't for everybody. And it's the younger peeps that are into this whole healing stuff, into spirituality, into energy and stuff like that. And I just love it. And you know what? I feel like the alcoholic companies are really seeing that, or honestly have been seeing that, because I be saying the craziest drinks now. They're coming up with this, with that, this flavor, that flavor. They want to make it appealing, like, oh, it's going to taste like candy. It's not even going to taste like alcohol, because alcohol is disgusting, you guys. It's fucking poison. It is disgusting. It tastes disgusting. It's poison. And they want to make it drinkable, they want to make it good. And I'm just like, dude, like, it's because y'all know people just ain't drinking that shit no more. Like, it's literally nasty. And mixing it with sweet stuff and all those artificial flavors and the coloring, it's just, no, dude. And they literally don't know what the fuck to make up anymore. I'm just like, what are you guys doing? Literally, ew. Let me know, what do you guys think about this? Let me know, are you sober? Are you going sober this year? Are you going sober? Sober life is the best life, to be honest. There's no complaints. I ain't complaining. I don't regret quitting alcohol. I regret not quitting it earlier, but I'm chilling now. Thank you so much for watching this episode, for listening to this episode. I'll talk to you guys in the next episode. Peace.